And where is this rock? What's with the rock?
It's around my
Currently,
neck.
It's on her.
Oh.
It is within my holding. I kind of
It's
started
the
the video
rock
a
that
little late
stops
because I
her
wasn't
from
paying attention.
staying stuck in the
And it's
animal
grown?
forms.
Is this the one that's grown?
Yeah, it keeps growing.
Yes.
Yes, it has grown.
What, like
it
the
is
third or
about
fourth time
this
now?
big now.
Because it was the last
You
time the
had to
size
take
of your hand.
Yep.
It's now grown again.
So about this big.
It's getting kind of big.
What a strange rock. Oh well. Is it
It's
heavy?
taking on my
Has
magic.
it grown heavier?
It's a little heavy, but not very. It's not
It's okay.
noticeable weight.
This is the
which
first
is
time that
kind of
you've
amazing.
mentioned it adding a little bit of weight, because the last few times you're like, there's no weight
Mhm.
change, it just
Mhm.
grew. So now it's getting heavier.
Just got bigger and bigger.
It's just taking all my fucking magic. I'm not
Is
gonna
there
be
a way
wizard
that we
anymore.
can get the magic out of it?
Sure.
I don't
Roll me
like
an
that.
insight check.
Which is D20?
D20.
What do I have to roll?
Because I like you rolling.
But clearly my
Says you're
numbers
sure.
aren't good. See?
So you want the insight check?
Yeah.
The Lorax looks at the rock and has a few ideas in mind. Give me some of the worst ideas you can think of to get the magic back out of the rock.
Let's break it open like an egg.
That's what I was thinking. Shatter it.
Do you want to attempt such an action?
Oh, good God.
How about, can I try and break a little piece off and see if that would also take away some magic?
Sure. But y'all
Okay,
discuss that because that is currently her ballast to keep her out of puppy form.
Oh, God. Okay. We can try.
Well-
Watch me get stuck, I swear to God. I'm gonna get stuck in wild form.
Roll me. How are you going to do it? Articulate for me. What is your plan?
I plan to set it on a rock, a bigger rock. One that it can, maybe not move so much on. And then I'm going to take my knife and steady it with my hand and try and just chip a little bit away.
All right, roll the D20. Please be in that 20. Please be in that 20. Please be in that 20. Please. Please. 20 or 1. 20 or 1. 20 or 1.
Oh, good God. He's jinxing us so hard. It's a fucking 14.
So, you steady the rock upon another rock. You pull your dagger out and you're aiming and you bring it down with a good amount of force to it. You're not trying to damage your daggers or anything, but as you bring it down, it does kind of a glancing blow and it rings out like a melodic bell. So it's kind of hollow in there.
Oh, what?
Roll me a perception check, Lorax.
The turn over to Sharky. Oh my God. The perception.
All right, so as you look around, you notice nothing else has happened, but the peal of that note ringing out is stuck in your mind. You keep hearing that every now and then.
Oh, what the hell?
What else would you like to do?
Do you want to roll perception? See if you get anything better.
I can try. It's 14.
Fucking net 20. So, as the rock is as the stone is perched upon the other stone, and you hear this note ring out, you're watching as the Lorax removes their hand from it, and it vibrates a little bit, almost imperceptibly, but you were paying attention, and you watched it vibrate back, out of tune with the note that rang out.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Huh?
Has the rock changed any? Is there like a scrape or anything?
You have not noticed any damage done to the stone.
I bet your
Wanna
edge
try
is
a
fucked
bullet?
up.
Oh yeah, can I check my knife real quick?
You can't. Roll me a perception.
The turn to Sharky. Sharky, roll!
So, as you inspect your weapon, you
I keep
notice that
rolling
there's
low.
a small hairline fracture running from the tip of the blade all the way down to the hilt.
Ugh.
Nothing that will ultimately cause real damage to your weapon, but it's probably something you should look at getting fixed when you find a reliable blacksmith again. I can cast Detect Undead!
No, Murphy. No.
Oh shit! I was just called up,
Murphy,
so I have to go
yes.
for a minute.
Oh.
I will
Okay.
be right back. I am so sorry.
Alright.
You're okay, hey. It is gonna be alright. I'm gonna
keep-
drink some more happy juice.
I'm
I
going
thought you were
let
about
my
to
inner-
start singing a song.
Well, if I was, I'd start beatboxing, because the way the Lorax is over there breaking it down makes me feel like I need to drop a beat. I ain't never seen somebody move like that before. So, Sharky, Nixie, Ellie, you, dialogue while the Lorax waits. Tell me what your plan is so far. Describe to them, and I will relay this to the Lorax. Describe to your parties what your plan of action is, you crazy druid. Crazy in a good way, because I've liked everything you've done so far. Liked everything the Lorax has done too.
You just like it because you know we're gonna fucking ruin ourselves. So what I'm going to do,
No.
first of all, because I have noticed the biggest thing about this city is that it is all illusions. Doesn't matter who it's been with, what it's about. It's all been illusions, and it's all been for things that we like or want. For quite a few of us, at least. Poor Dave getting stuck in that clothing store.
No, that was
But,
that was
Oh, was it not Dave? Who was the other one?
that was Mouse.
Nico.
Mouse got stuck in the clothing
Nico.
store. Nico. Oh, that's right.
Yeah, so Nico got stuck in that clothing store, you know. But like it's doing things to tempt us towards certain like traps, I guess. I'm not 100% sure. So I'm going first of all full pacifist route. I don't want to accidentally hurt any innocents because of some weird ass illusion. And I am going to walk to the place that we meant to go when we first started or entered this city. And I'm going to go and confront this priest that we have been avoiding because of all this weird evil crap going on in the city. I'm literally going to go and approach him. So we're going to the heart of the city. And we're going to walk up in there. Or I'm going to walk up in there. You guys don't have to follow me. I'm not going to put y'all at risk. It is up to y'all of what y'all decide to do. But I am most definitely going in there.
In what state is my character now?
You still have 4 hashtag or 4
Marks.
hash marks from your
You're
last
so far back.
century where you tried to use, what did you use? Use detect divinity,
something.
I think.
Detect.
And something saw you as you looked into the abyss,
Motherfucker.
and it laughed at
Ooh,
you.
gotta go.
It was gonna take you with it.
It wanted
Did
your
I
soul.
mention when you made it outside the city, your memories came flooding back when you left the city gate? I think I was supposed to say that last game, but as soon as
No,
you
you
left
did
the
not
gate,
say that.
your memories returned to you. I apologize. That was DM
Huge!
fucky wucky. I have fixed it.
Huge
Very
factor.
huge fucky wucky.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, well, you know who you
now
are now, at
remember how
least.
to reload your gun.
Huh?
Very important.
You now remember how to reload
If
your
I go
gun.
back, if I go back into the city, am I gonna lose my memories again?
You have 4 check
Oh.
marks, but what you need to do is when you get back in, I'll have you roll a Constitution, which will be a D12. Motherfucker, grab the pen.
Oh yeah, how many marks do I have? I didn't think about that.
You didn't get any because you are a lucky little shit. The
I thought
I
Lorax
thought I-
didn't
one.
even get any.
I was gonna say, I swear I had a mark.
She got one because of that weird noise that the blacksmith made.
That's right. You heard the snake scales on stone. You do have a marky mark.
So
Dave's
did
got a
I.
marky mark.
I think
You have
Pudger's
4 marky
the only
marks.
one that doesn't have one.
Pudger didn't
Yeah,
get any.
he
The
didn't
Lorax
have
Nico,
escaped
I believe, had one. Gold had one.
from the clothing store.
Salem hadn't been playing. Taylor? Did Taylor ever get any marks? I don't remember.
Yeah,
Yes.
because he had the illusion of
Taylor
his
got
father.
2 and straight up tried to throw hands with a guard again.
And he was
Gotta
like, it
stop
was.
doing that.
I had a argument with him about it. It was like, you knew it was a guard, and he's like, no, I didn't. It was my fault. But I was like, by the time that he approached you, though,
No, I never told him it was a guard, but he did.
No, but there was a
run
guard approaching already.
yeah, like before the hallucination started, or the illusion,
Oh,
he did know it was a guard.
very possible.
So Goofy attacked. Me and him went back and me and her went back and forth about this. I was like, you literally fought a guard, and she's like, it wasn't a guard, it was my father. It's like, it wasn't your father, it was a fucking illusion. We had this fucking conversation already. We were going back and forth for a good while about it. But yeah.
I got to do better at note keeping, but also I'd like to play a little more regularly so it stays fresh up here. Because what I have planned out, I start moving other stuff that you've already done out of my head.
That's why the
So-
videos are here in place. Then again, the last session
haven't
did
heard
not
of
the
get
last one yet.
uploaded because my files won't download onto my phone, which I should probably try to do again. My files are being a little funky.
Yes.
I've
Who
been
else
trying.
has pierced ears here? Anybody else pierced
I
ears?
mean, mine were when I was a baby.
Do you have ear piercings? Yeah,
No.
but yours don't hurt no more. I'm trying to gauge the appropriate amount of ow. I don't think that
Take
was it.
some
Hold
medicine,
on.
you goof.
I'm pouring the cleaner on it right now.
God damn.
Is it in my Google Drive or in my Google Files?
I
You good?
just learned that one of our family friends buried her last son today.
Oh, yikes.
It's hard to hear that.
Yeah. She had 4 or 5 kids, and now she's all alone. So
Oh.
It's my biggest fear. Outliving everything.
I'm so fucking terrified for that. Okay, so we got that
But-
clip. Got that clip.
But Lorax, Pudger, they have you. They have your family. Y'all may not be close, but y'all are somebody she still has.
That is true.
And she'll appreciate that, or they'll appreciate that more than you'll ever know. Damn, that's rough.
well, let that not slow down the night. So.
Alright,
You
I'm trying
okay?
my phone on the download again.
Yeah, I'm alright.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We have everybody. So, Lorax, while you were away, Ellie and Nyx were discussing their plan of action. Nyx has decided to move back into the city and try to confront one of those priests that she had seen earlier that they were avoiding. Of Anvanak, right? Avanak? I forget how
I
I,
don't know.
said it.
Whoever
but
we were supposed to be going to see because Murphy told us to go and meet up with him. I want to go confront that specific
Yes.
priest.
And everybody in the town is like brainwashed?
Almost.
I'm
Is
not
okay,
sure.
but
I
There's a
can't
lot
tell
of
you that.
illusions going on. So it's like we could
You
just be
can-
seeing a bunch of fake shit. Like it's not even their mind controlled.
Yeah.
We're just seeing shit. I don't know though.
yeah. But is there like a king or a ruler of this town or a mayor or anything?
There is a magistrate. I'll have to look at Discord.
What, did you take that as a note? Why is that 4 lasting so long?
There is a business magistrate, and I have to remember how I described him. Let me check notes. Checks notes with vigorous intent. Holy shit, to keep checking notes. There's a lot going on in here.
You need to label your notes.
I do. I need to pin them. I always forget.
I can go back and pin the one from the city.
The magistrate is in the description. I do not wish for anybody in the party to be at each other's throats for any reason outside of the game. I want you guys to, I want y'all to play how y'all are gonna play. However, that does mean if you get tired of somebody's shitting game and you want to put a stop to it, that is something completely within your power. I will allow it. I'm not gonna intervene or anything like that.
Oh, so you're going to allow us to murder one another? We're going to spend a whole nother fucking session.
I
trying
would
to do
prefer
it.
that you didn't. But if that's what it comes down to, yeah, y'all can duke it out. Y'all can have the fight.
Look, I'm only listen, you two, because I might need y'all's backup. Taylor's been talking about killing one of us. If that shit goes down, we fucking killing that bitch. I ain't dealing with this shit anymore.
Well, yeah. Ellie is friends with most of everyone in the damn group.
If I'm not here at the time of anyone's betrayal, I would like to go up and stab them.
Would you like?
Feel that.
Would it be acceptable as the DM for me to make your rolls if you're not here for something like that?
Yeah, that's alright.
How do
Alright.
I? Oh, there's the pin.
Because he'll
Okay.
I
just...
could actually.
I pinned the
Yeah, I was probably gonna
description
say
of the
you could
city.
do both.
He'd
hear
run,
me?
hide in a high place,
sneak
attack,
attack 'em.
and go
Pinned
back.
the description of the city if that
Yeah.
helps.
Mm-hmm. Probably in a tree.
I don't know
Yes,
that
we
the
know
Hopeless.
you love trees.
But
why
I
you're
feel
the
like there would be
Lorax.
multiple
to-
like leaders though,
Yeah.
because this is like the mix of the dwarven and the elves and something else, right?
The dwarves, elves, and humans. There are embassies for all 3 factions, but the one in
my God.
charge is the magistrate.
It's the fucking factions.
Okay, real quick, let's figure out a plan. Where are you going? You're going to the priests, yeah?
Magnate. That's what it was.
Magnet.
I'm going to go confront the priest.
Mm-hmm.
And then you, what do you want to do?
Before that, would enchanting my my 4 barrels with holy magic do anything here?
Maybe.
You might just save our asses.
But you gotta remember, you're not playing against an undead force. This I'll tell you, this isn't really considered bad, but it's not good either. It can be good,
Chaos!
but it can also be bad. Very much
would
chaos. is
holy
what you're
magic
dealing with.
Help it?
You can make it good again.
Depends.
I don't know.
I'm once again gonna say it because I said it before. What is a wish but a prayer that wants to be answered?
I have asked so many people that question to see if they had any ideas, now haven't I?
Yes. But I still think that's just a fucking statement.
Can't say anything.
It's a relevant statement. There's several clues in that statement.
See, it is a statement. Not a riddle.
It is a riddle.
Whatever.
What is
I am going to sneak into the town somehow and like get up on the roofs, and I'm gonna go to the magistrate wherever they are. That's my plan.
Hold on, repeat what you
And
asked.
is there
So you were
any
looking
kind
for.
of is there like any kind of magic or something that I can do where I can like see past all the illusions and shit, or at least some of them?
As a rogue?
Rogues don't really do magic too much.
No, you focus highly on stealth and attacks. I'm trying to think if disarm trap would work. Roll me a d20. We'll see how that works.
Nope.
Roll me another d20.
Double nope.
What? Detect trapped. Detect, yeah.
Oh, like
fuck.
You do
having
have
a
detect
detection.
magic, but
English. Yeah.
Ellie, you're an
Because that would be
artificer.
anti-stealth.
So, in certain areas, artificers can do a little bit of magic.
I got magic, I just can't do it while I'm in human form.
But you use long range things.
Oh, we might have a new player joining us here soon.
Ellie,
Hmm?
roll me a d20.
For what? What am I rolling for?
I'm thinking about true sight. Damn, okay. I did actually try to swing
Guys
that
are
in
not
y'all's
with us.
favor. Not tonight. But that's okay.
Let me
They don't
move.
have to be with you. You just have to be smart tonight.
Alrighty.
All right. So, as you approach the gates, once again, Lorax, you're going to search out the magnate for this city. And just for a little bit of backlore, his name is Bartholomew III. He is a dwarf.
Duke
He's very
Bartholomew the
eccentric.
Third.
Duke Bartholomew III. He's very
What's
eccentric.
happening?
Oh, is there a clothing shop anywhere?
Yes. I wouldn't suggest
There's a
entering
few.
it. I wouldn't suggest
Okay,
entering
well,
it.
Why are you trying to ruin my fun?
Remember, Nico
I
went
was
into
like,
one
yes,
last
go
time.
back.
Okay. Well, first I need to find there, but that's once we get in. So
She's still
don't
going,
worry about that yet.
despite what Nico went through. You know what? Have fun. That's all I gotta say.
All right. So you
Then
enter
again,
the
I can't say
city,
much. I'm going up to the fucking priest who's doing all this shit.
and you once again
Right.
walk past the two guards. Yes.
The enchanting of barrels.
Oh, that's right. I apologize. What would you like to do? Just holy magic on all four?
No. Can I enchant one with unholy magic?
Unholy magic.
Or demonic magic?
Oh, good
What's your
God.
character alignment?
Same thing.
What like, are you good, lawful good,
Neutral,
chaotic
equal,
good? Are you
chaotic.
Murderer.
what?
Chaotic.
That is true. You do.
You did
do
choose to
have
murder
Chaotic.
someone.
Some
Chaotic good?
chaotic good.
I'm chaotic.
I
neutral,
guess.
so.
Roll me a d4.
Ow.
All right, you can in fact use unholy magic, which I'm gonna call it
Dark.
Demonic magic. Dark magic.
cursed.
Dark.
Curse.
We'll
Curse?
call it
Like that
cursed
better.
magic. You can because
Okay.
it's technically enchantments. When you're enchanting it, it would be more considered a curse. So tell me what you want this curse to do. What is the effect that you want these bullets to do?
What are we looking for?
Something that would do damage. More than anything.
So
I don't know what specifically.
We'll do a wild magic then. So basically, when you pull this trigger, anything can happen. Anything.
Okay then.
That's what you want to do? Oh man, this is gonna be fun.
Wait,
And I'm
what
also
did you
gonna
just...
try to enchant
Flower.
another
Hold
one
on.
with holy magic.
Hold on, what did you just agree to?
So...
Random. Random guns.
You...
Wild
What
magic is so
Oh
much
my
fun.
god. You did not just agree to using wild magic. You did not just...
Yes. Yes. Yes.
I'm
it's
going...
okay.
We're going to
It's
die.
okay.
We're going to die.
421.
We're going to die.
Y'all are going to learn. Well,
You know what? If you plan to use that magic,
There's
stay
no way
the
I
fuck
just
away
rolled
from
that.
me, okay? I have seen what wild magic can do. I don't want to be a part of it. Stay away from me.
all right. So in the preparation of this, you're gonna.
It's
how many
going in the
barrels you-
direction of our enemies, not at us, so...
That does not matter.
Backfire.
That does not
In fact, you
matter.
could, shoot out a U-turn bullet, which just.
Loki, do you remember that
Very
little
much.
Taras story that I told you? You know what caused the Taras
Yeah,
to
dude.
awaken?
Wild magic.
Stop clicking stuff.
Yeah! I'm okay!
I'm trying to not click things.
We're going to die. We're going
Ellie, I have a request or a few questions. So, how many barrels are you enchanting with wild magic, and how many
One.
are you doing holy magic with? One
One.
barrel with wild magic. Got it. So, roll me a d6.
The green one. Yep, there you go.
So, you are now at 96 health.
Oh,
Because you used your own blood.
My God.
And now
Okay, that would
round
make
is
sense for
bonded to you.
curse.
The other 3 barrels will be enchanted with holy magic.
No, just one.
Just you're gonna
Just
do
one.
one with holy, one with wild. All right. What are the other 2? So you got one wild. I'll put a W, H.
What they normally are, just...
Just bullet,
Just normal bullets.
bullet,
uh,
and bullet. Actually, no.
Not exactly, more like... What can I really... Frodo, do you know Saga of Tanya the Evil?
Yeah, I have seen that actually. You want
The
their
artillery
bullets to be like
shells.
cracking?
The massive one that Tanya did, basically.
Okay,
In
I
episode
can't let
1.
you. I can't let you have that. But what I can equate it to is a 40mm grenade.
Okay, fine.
Grenade launcher!
Alright, so 2. Yeah. you
I
get
don't want to be anywhere
grenade
near
shots,
this
I'll do
beam when
that.
we are fighting. This sounds like a terrifying
Not
incident.
be anywhere near this beam. This beam.
I was only
Yeah.
joking whenever I said the one that Tanya did in the first episode. I was being serious about the artillery shells, but not as powerful.
I'll.
Because what Tanya does is basically a mini nuke.
Yes, and that's exactly what I was like. Man, I can't give you that. Not yet.
I have a quick question.
That's for later.
Okay.
Would you say that a Trask is bigger
Perfect.
than a fucking dragon?
Taras can kill a planet, so yeah. Actually, it
Hey,
depends
what
on the
kind of,
dragon.
What
What
the
kind of
fuck
rogue
is a
did I pick again?
Terras?
Did I pick this one?
World Eater.
Don't roll low.
World
What you
Eater.
got there?
Which one?
Huh?
Which rogue did I pick?
A Tarask
I
is something
cannot
that's...
remember.
You are
So
a
from what I've
tiefling.
seen so far, Tarask is something that sleeps deep within the planet.
No, you were
And
a legionary.
when
so
awakened, can destroy said planet.
What would you like to play as? We have tieflings,
Hmm.
halflings.
There was a campaign that I watched a little while back, and one of their quote unquote funny episodes,
Like,
they were getting drunk,
nature
and they have
elements?
one of their
Our druid
main
over
character,
there
main
does that as
monkey
well,
friend,
but would you
has
like
a
to
cursed
be
arm where he casts his magic
a-
from that
an
cast
elven
out
rogue
wild
would
magic.
have some
And he was
elemental
trying to do a
magic
little
that
funny
can
party
use.
trick while he was drunk and
Alright, I would like
woke
to
up
do
the
that.
Tarask.
All right, you are now Elven Rogue the Lorax. Did you come up with a new name, or are you just Lorax?
See,
now?
this is what the kind of magic you're fucking with right
I'm
now.
the Lorax, and
We could get
he
fucked.
speaks for the trees.
All right, great,
And they're all
fantastic.
speaking Vietnamese!
No, the fuck they're not.
God.
Well, we'll see. Let's talk to the trees and see what they say. Hey, can I do that?
Yes, roll me a perception check.
Oh, good God. What trees? We're in a desert!
Fuck.
So you look around. And
They
you
speak
see
British.
A tumbleweed roll past you and then kind of slow down.
Okay.
You want to talk to the tumbleweed?
I would like
Dude.
to try to talk to the tumbleweed.
Oh, good God.
What would you like to ask the tumbleweed?
Have you seen any strange activity rolling around here?
The tumbleweed hesitates for a moment before replying. You know, as a matter of fact, I have. There's this elven rogue talking to a tumbleweed as I'm rolling through the desert. Pretty strange.
Alright, fine. I take the tumbleweed. Can somebody burn this?
No.
Hold on, I got some flames somewhere around here.
Ooh.
I am not wasting a shell on this.
No, we
The
got flint and steel.
tumbleweed
Search the bag.
speaks indignantly. How dare you? You offend me with your fire and threats of burning me. What do you want from me? I'm a piece of grass in the desert.
I want
It's not
information,
even-
damn it!
It's not even live grass,
Are
it's
you
dead grass
shaking?
rolling around.
Yes!
Ugh.
You're shaking the tumbleweed. As you shake the tumbleweed, you kind of hear its voice go, "Okay, I don't know really anything. I'm on the way through."
Alright, well,
We gotta let the
I just
tumbleweed
kind
go.
of, drop kick the tumbleweed out of here.
As you drop kick the tumbleweed, roll me. No, never mind. No roll. I'm
Whoa,
just gonna roll with it.
wait. I want to kick it into the town.
Oh my God.
Oh man. Okay. Roll me an athletics check.
Which is...
Roll a d12. D12.
over here. 6.
Okay. So, after you get done assaulting this poor tumbleweed who was doing nothing but mind his own business, yeah, he was a smart ass, but so what? You're like, I got something for you. You pick it up, you line up with the gates, you take a few running steps before you drop it and kick it over the wall. As it goes over the wall, you can faintly hear, "You're fucking rude!"
I like that.
I want to start heading towards
Yeah,
the
I
gate.
do
I want to
too.
enter.
You're
Okay,
gonna
I'm
start
going
heading
far.
towards the gate? Alright.
Yes.
Heading in.
We talking too long.
I'm
I'm
following.
getting,
ready?
I'm getting impatient.
Here we go.
As you walk through the gate, you pass through the same two guards that were there the first time, and they welcome you like they don't recognize you. But you, all of you, recognize that these are the same two guards that were guarding it the first time you walked past.
Does this
As
one
you make
remember?
it through the gate, you see
Yes.
an almost perfect replication
Oh.
of the first time you were in there. Ellie, roll me a d20.
Yeah. I was gonna say, that one has to roll to get her memories. Oh, shit.
Ellie, as you make it through the gate,
I should
You
have told
remember-
someone on how to operate my weapons.
You remember bits and pieces of the conversation you had outside the gate, but not many. For instance, you've forgotten which rounds did what inside your weapon.
No! Let's drag her ass back outside, make her do that all over again. Good God.
As you approach, you see.
Well, no, he said it inside my gun.
You don't remember which rounds are which.
Yep.
Yeah, and I have 4 in my gun. He's not talking about the barrels, though.
Fair. I'll allow it. Good loop.
Because those are 2
Hole.
different
Good catch.
things.
All right. As you go into town, you notice it looks exactly the same as when you walked in the first time. Nothing has changed. The vendors are in the same spots. It's like they never left. Nothing changed. Where are you going?
I'm heading straight for that. What would the building be called? Chapel or whatever?
The temple?
Yeah.
You're heading for the temple of Anvanak.
Yeah. I'm going to enter that.
All right. That'll take you a little bit.
That's fine.
Is anybody following you?
Yes.
So you're all going to
I'm
the
following
temple?
Yes.
I'm going to a closed
I
shop.
was gonna say,
real
Pudger
quick.
has some stuff to do.
All right. So for the two of you, y'all are going to head off down the road. And it's pretty uneventful. The guards are just, standing around in their usual places, not really aware of your presence, but you know that they kind of have their eyes on you. And y'all make it about halfway through town. Pudger, the Lorax, you have found on one of the side streets, roll me a d6. Ooh, lucky today. You found several clothing shops. You got Dwarven make, Elven make, and Human make. Where you going?
Elven make.
So you take a few steps down the road, and immediately you see the Gilded Leaf. It's an Elven clothing shop. And you walk inside. Roll me a perception check. You walk inside, you notice that there is a few things here and there that could be kind of useful. And you notice most of it's for like luxury, fancy clothing for the ritzy ditzy types that like to go to parties and drink champagne out of glasses that they can't afford to buy. But you do see a few things here and there. What are you looking for exactly?
I'm looking for a cloak, a nice black one.
Roll me another perception. So you walk over and you see a few cloaks along a back wall. And the shopkeep almost doesn't really notice that you're there. And the shopkeep just standing behind the counter, you walk up to that wall and you see black cloaks, and you see this one cloak that's a little dingy looking. Still black. See another one that's got pockets lined on it. Plenty of places to hide stuff in case you just needed like extra storage. You see some that have leather tassels woven into the fabric to kind of muffle the sound, so it's a quieter cloak. And you see one that has what looks like pressed coins folded into like a dragon scale pattern in it.
Can I check to see if any of them like have any sort of enchantments or anything on it?
Your
That would be
artificer
appraisal.
has, yeah. But looking at them, you can kind of tell what each one is gonna do.
Mm. trying to think if I want some storage or if I want to be sneakier.
Sneakier.
I was gonna say,
Yeah,
we
you have
have,
two
like,
options for sneaky. You have the dingy
storage
one,
going forever.
and then you have
What's
the one with the leather tassels woven into it.
Tell me more about the dingy looking one.
So the dingy looking one, you grab it off of the hook that it's on and you kind of wave it around, and as you move it, it kind of looks like a chameleon. It just kind of really blends into the environment.
Ooh. It's like a invisible cloak. If you've ever seen Harry Potter, kind of like that.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
I've
it's
seen
not perfectly invisible, but
Not exactly,
But
but
it
it'd
it
be
would
close.
help.
definitely destroy. It would help quite a bit.
Okay, well, I will get that.
You want the dingy one?
And wait, real quick. I want to roll perception to see if there are any eyes on me.
Roll a perception.
Mm.
Damn!
So there
The
are
dice are not with us.
eyes on you, but you don't see them anywhere.
Hmm.
Like,
But
you're
can I,
pretty
like,
good at looking for people, like, watching you, and you know that nobody that's in this store is looking at you.
In the store, in quotes.
In the store. There's no windows to
Nobody
this
on the-
store.
When does a store not have windows? Kind of store are you freaking in? Watching you, mister. Watching
There's no windows in this store.
Well,
Weird
and
store.
I have gold. Yeah, do I?
Yeah,
You
we
do?
have gold.
All right, cool. Well, I would like to go up and purchase the cloak.
As you go up to talk to the cashier, you lay the cloak on the counter and ask them how much it is. They don't really kind of pay you any mind. Like, they kind of just seem to be off in their own world.
Well, how about this? I put the cloak on and I say, "Hey, I'm leaving."
I'm just gonna walk out with it. I wouldn't suggest that. There's
So
guards like
as you-
everywhere in this
as
city.
As you put the cloak on, roll me a d20. Not bad. As you put the cloak on and you say, "I'm leaving," the cashier kind of looks back and forth, looking for where the sound came from, and just sees the door open and close.
Just walked out with the cloak. He's like, you know what? This is mine now.
Alright. So kind of stole that, but whatever. From
Oh, well.
here, I would like to go down, like, is there a dark alleyway or anything around here?
It's about 10 in the morning, so there's a few alleyways that are cast in shadow, but they're not many.
Alright, well, I would like to try and go down one of those where hopefully no more, or at least less peering eyes, and I would like to try and scale up the wall and climb onto the roof.
Alright, so roll me an acrobatics. That'll be a d12. So it's not perfect. You're not used to moving around with a cloak on. But you get a running start and you scale the wall and you're on top of the buildings. You're able to see across the city. You can see the temple. You can see another embassy, the Elven embassy from the looks of it. And you can see all the way to a somewhat humble palace kind of off and to the right.
And would that be the home of the dude I'm looking for?
You're not sure. Roll me an insight check. D20. You say, fuck it. There's a good chance that somebody rich and snooty lives there. Is that where
Well,
you going?
I run across the rooftops, jumping from roof to roof. Kind of, trying to stay low so not many people see me. But, I make my way over there.
You're Skyriming this.
Yep.
Sure
Not Skyrim.
is.
Ah,
Worth
fuck.
it.
Assassin's
Must have
Creed.
been the wind.
Assassin's Creed. Yes, you knew what I meant. Thank you.
Yep.
So, I'm
I think
gonna
it's the
hold
first time
you
I've done
right
that.
there. You'll be bouncing across rooftops to get there. Back to the two of you, chicken tenders. Y'all are halfway to the temple, and you notice that the crowd seems to be making way for you. They seem to be splitting.
Aw,
Like you haven't been brushed up against not one time.
weird. Oh, newbies coming in.
Um,
I'm gonna ignore
And
it
we
and just keep
notice this?
walking.
yeah, do you guys want to roll perception or anything?
Or do we need to? I can do that. Sorry.
Well, you don't have to.
Don't
You don't
need
have to
to.
roll.
I've got a
I-
question.
I mean, I'll roll it just because. Rolling a lot of 16s.
I will get
tonight.
right back
Are they
with you in
staying
just a
away
moment.
from both of us or just her? And I'm not getting near me
Fair
because I'm near
question.
her.
Fair question.
Can I test that out by going a little bit slower than her to see if they start getting closer to me, then speed up to get back away from them?
Sure.
I like
You
where
can
this
run
is
that.
going.
Kind of like how the crystal skull was in Indiana Jones. Is what it was.
Ooh.
We have the new player in here. We'll put
Hmm?
this on hold for a second.
Barely just beat you. But I tell you what, here's what's gonna happen. So as you back off a few steps, just to see if the crowd backs away, is backing away from both of you or just her, Ellie, you hear the sound. Roll me
Oh
a
shit.
will D12. D12. All right, good on the 8. You hear the sound of snake scales over stone and the laughter you heard before, but you're able to shake it off. You don't hear it anymore, but you did in fact hear it.
You better grab the back of my fucking belt and stay close, bitch. Good God.
Yeah, I'm doing that. Yeah, I am getting as close as possible. Nope.
We're
All right.
still. Welcome in. Hi.
Welcome,
Hello.
newcomer.
Oh, your mic is buzzing.
Well, yeah, you got a little bit of a buzz. Would you like to join in
There
on
we
this
go.
session? Now, I am gonna tell you this isn't like if you've played D&D before. A lot of these guys haven't. This is my first time DMing, so we're doing it a little bit free form. A lot of homebrew shit. It's not gonna be rules lawyered like a normal game would be. The dice tell the story, and I narrate it. You articulate what you want me to, or what you want to have happen, and if you roll high enough, I'll give you the explanation of how the outcome goes, and y'all just work from that.
Right.
Do you have any preference of character? You can be anything.
Not really.
But we've got-
I haven't played in 2 years. I haven't played. I don't
Got
really
it.
remember anything.
Tons of fucking characters in that
Oh
bucket.
yeah.
But there
In
are a
this
couple
magic
that we
box
should...
over here,
Hold on. Where? Do you remember what Taylor was in this shit? I don't fucking remember.
Arno was wearing the black cloak figure. No, Arno was wearing heavy plate armor,
Nico
but
is
somehow
the
is still
black
sneaky.
cloak. Hold on. I'm going to move these over
So
here.
those two are out.
Who's the last? I don't remember what Arno's looked like. It's a human. right?
Arno was that one? Wasn't Arno that one?
This one?
Or was Arno the captain?
Captain. What
I think
captain?
Arno was a captain. In the brown jacket down there. Right beside the piece you're grabbing.
This?
Wasn't that Arno?
The pirate?
The pirate?
I think that was Arno.
Was Arno playing the pirate? Do y'all remember? Hold on.
I
Let me
think
go.
so.
Let me go check the clips real quick. Y'all try to get this person set up while I try to do this.
Well, first let's figure out what they are, and then we'll go from there.
So, do you want to use magic, a sword, bow, daggers? You want to be sneaky? I will tell you, we have a party full of rogues right now. We have an archer and an artificer and 3 rogues. Lorax being one of the rogues.
I just got a fancy cloak.
This is true. He did just get a fancy cloak. It is wonderful.
Then again, we are down 1 rogue at the moment. No, 2?
2. We are
2.
down 2 rogues.
2 rogues. No idea if Taylor's gonna return, but that is besides the point.
I do know how to ad-lib if we pick him up this session. That will be pretty easy.
Don't go murdering the newbie.
No boob squeeze at table. I'm not.
I'm not.
What if I want a boob squeeze?
Pudger was squeezing your boobs. You gotta roll for
really?
that.
Why?
That's a dexterity check. Roll the
No.
dice. D20.
Down.
D20 then.
Behave.
Bad Pudger.
No.
Let's see.
Behave. You are being recorded.
That is true. Even though the camera cannot see you at
Well-
the moment, you are indeed being recorded.
I would not have announced that. I forgot we were on recording.
It's okay. This
We'll
is
take it out in
like
post.
I most definitely will not. But it's fine.
No.
I'll
This-
be damned
this-
if I do
I
any
am-
editing.
I have to do a little bit of editing for our last session because I kept crashing, but oh yeah, I should probably mention
I
to
have
the
got to
newbie,
come out of
this
hoodie.
is being recorded and posted on YouTube. Just so you know. Okay, no, this wait, this.
Flame sweater.
Whose character was this?
It's like a sheep,
Is
but
this
it's
the
so
right thing?
fucking hot.
Where the
Somebody
fuck
was
did he go?
playing this.
Oh.
He got eaten.
Question.
What are y'all playing as? Let me check the characters
Huh?
again.
Can I borrow the
'Cause
avatar?
there's a few characters on
Oh,
the
yeah.
board that I don't recognize. Can I get a close up of the characters or no?
Oh, get out of that chair. Oh, me. Alright, I can't wait till they find you because I'm gonna have them do a perception check.
Oh, good
That's
God.
gonna be funny.
Would
I already
you
know where
stop
this is
that?
No, not quite. This could be really funny. I think it will be.
Mhm.
Gonna fight you.
I can't exactly see who all the characters are that are being used. I'm not sure.
Come here.
Because this dude
That's alright.
No.
and this dude was used. I'm not really sure on where
Yeah,
that went.
Dave is. Damn it! I wish Dave was here.
Dave would make this so much.
Dave.
God damn it, Dave!
Everybody knows Dave.
Everybody, and I'm 100% going to.
Not 100% sure, but
Yeah,
I
that's-
think
the
most, if
fuck
not all,
Is
those
that up
characters
on
can be
stage
chosen
next to
from.
Dave? The Pope. Who the
You've
fuck is
seen
the Pope?
that, Dave?
Yes.
Who the fuck is that beside Dave on stage?
Dave on stage. I couldn't take
I
it and
love-
had a heart attack.
I love that so much. It's such a great meme.
Everybody knows Dave.
All right, Are we all ready?
I think so.
Yeah, we can continue.
Did you pick a character?
Well, that will happen when we get to him, but we will get him into the session tonight. I am using your pronouns properly, right? He, him?
Yeah. You're
Okay.
alright.
That being said, Nixie, are you ready?
Oh yeah, I'm just doing shit on my phone, but I'm still paying attention.
So what happened in the last 45 seconds of gameplay? Alright. Ellie, you are now attached directly to Nix's belt. As y'all
Look,
continue
man, we ain't
down
trying to
this
die out
crowded
here.
street- As you continue down this crowded street, everybody seems to put that away. Everybody seems to part in front of you, directly avoiding Nixie. And y'all make it to the front gates of the temple, where there are two priests standing outside. As they see you approach, Nixie, they step aside, giving you a wide berth and access to this door.
Walking
Roll
through.
me a...
Good God.
Oh, okay, fuck it.
Oh, was I supposed to be like doing
Nope, you've already
perception?
made your
I was like,
decision.
nah, I was walking through. I don't give a fuck. I'm going in.
Without even stopping to look at them, you walk past like you belong here. Like this
Look
is
at me
your
like that.
temple.
We're on a mission, okay?
Yes, because I am attached to your belt.
You're coming with me. If it comes down to it, look, you can take the rock and run. If it comes down to it.
As you go through the front door of this temple, a solid gold... How do I describe this? It's like a solid gold portcullis slams into place behind you. And for some reason, due to enchantment or other various means, you can no longer see outside, and there is no daylight coming in that door anymore.
Fuck.
Before you, roll me a perception check. Both you and Ellie. So before you stretches a hallway full of doors on either side. It's almost like it goes completely to a dead end down there, and there's doors on both sides. Now from the outside, you do remember this was a pyramid. This temple was built in the shape of a pyramid with a solid gold cap on it. This hallway doesn't really fit inside this pyramid. It seems way too long for how big the building was from outside.
Fuck. Let's start opening doors, bitches!
Oh,
I'm gonna guess both
is it
killed.
what you want to do? You want to start checking doors?
Yeah. I mean, I'm going pacifist, so
So-
it's not like I'm gonna wield a weapon. Open a fucking door.
You come to the first door. Roll me a d20, and you roll me a d20. God damn it. So when you open the door, Nixie, you look inside and you don't see anything. A few tables, a few chairs, some candles, some parchment on the desk in the corner. Nothing really of note. But when you open the door, or when you look inside the door, you haven't let go of Nix's belt yet. When you look inside, that room looks to be completely engulfed in flames.
Huh?
The door that we just
Yeah,
opened.
That's about how I would respond to it if I opened a door and it was just on fire.
Aw.
We'll close that door.
Just for the funny haha, what if I try to walk in?
Put your feet on other side of the door, and then
The way
just pull.
Sharky just like looked at me
Jesus,
like, don't you
just
even think
pull.
about it? Sharky just gave me a death glare of like,
No,
don't even think about it. Contemplating. Alright, fine. We'll go open the next door.
Alright. Roll me perception
Yes.
checks.
Sure.
Damn, Ellie. Okay. Turn off your eyeballs for a minute. We can't remember
Sure, get out.
what bullets are in the gun right
Get
now.
the fuck away. Get out of my room.
As you open this door, this second door that you open is nothing but a weapons storage room, maybe a little odds and ends. There's just crates stacked in there. Both of you see it to be as a normal room.
Bandit!
Nothing of note.
Bear, get out of his fucking cage. Out.
Nixie is currently having technical difficulties fighting the demons that possess her headset.
Going to fight everyone in this fucking household. So there's just barrels in the room.
Yes, barrels, storage, a few
Moving
weapons,
on.
some pikes on the wall. Nothing.
Moving on. I'm looking for a
Oh,
person. I don't give a
I
fuck
put
about
the
this shit.
weapons into my bag.
Roll me a d6.
I was
You know-
just asking hypothetically.
I can walk.
Too late. Roll the dice.
I was asking if I could. I didn't know if I could or not.
The little Luke Goblin Ellie looks with lust in her eyes at the weapons on the racks. As she takes a few steps in, she reaches out and wraps her hands around some of the weapons and starts shoving them greedily into her bag. You now have 2 spears, 2 long swords, and a short bow of Dwarven mate. So, 2 spear,
Ooh.
2 long bows.
Sorry.
wait, did I
The
say
bow, I
longsword?
could give that to Day.
Sword, not
Yeah.
bow.
And a Dwarven short bow.
Dwarven short
Yeah.
bow.
Okay,
Short
yeah, I was
bow.
about to say, please look over here for the recording's sake.
Yes, I can see you writing
It's a
out
bow.
your
Dwarven bow, not short sword. I don't know why short sword's on the mind. Probably because I'm holding one. As y'all go back out into the hallway and approach the next door, roll me a perception check. Oh boy. Ellie. As Nixie opens the door, you notice that it's filled with shadows for you. This room looks massive. Could be some good stuff in there, you're not entirely sure. Don't know how you feel about checking it out. Nix! As you look in this room, you notice 3 very familiar shapes. You didn't roll high enough for me to tell you what they were. Couldn't really make them out through the darkness.
Y'all get off my fucking wires.
Roll me a
Sorry.
d12 for impulse control.
Oh, good God.
You had the urge, the strong urge come over you to just backhand Ellie into that room.
Go on, Ellie.
But you were able to fight it off.
I'll walk Ellie in there. No, I'm kidding. We're moving on.
Damn it. Moving to the next door. Roll
Look,
me a
man,
perception check
I'll
one
enter
more
the
time.
room later, but right now, man, I'm looking for someone. I gotta find them. For fuck's sake.
Well, either way, this was how it was gonna roll out anyway. You walk into this room, Nixie, and you don't see anything but flickering candles and what looks like pews. I think that's the right word. The benches that are in a church. A place
Yes.
of worship. On the front wall, you see a picture of Anvanak, or a depiction of Anvanak cast in gold. The whole room is covered in a red satin silk, and the tapestries on the wall depict all of Anvanak's benevolent and malevolent deeds that they have done. Roll me one more perception check. As you look
Oh, thank God.
down in the center of these pews, there's a priest wearing an amulet that bears Anvanak's iconography, and they turn to look at you, but it's kind of like they're stuck in a loop. So they turn to look at you, and then they turn back around. And then they turn to look at you, and then they turn back around.
Approach.
You approach?
Mm-hmm.
You going with them, Ellie?
I have to.
You gonna go?
Ellie's kind of
attached to the belt
attached
loop.
to me.
So as you both make your way down the center row between these pews, heading to the altar where the priest is standing and turning around, they haven't stopped doing that. They're still turning around, looking at you, and they turn back and they face the pew. Or the
I
altar,
have a
excuse me.
terrible idea.
The tapestry on the sides of the wall begins to change. You can see it start flaking off like it's rotted and ancient. Just for split seconds at a time, it looks like in pulses that the entire area that you're in is going through changes of aging or severe decay, and then it goes right back to how it was when you first saw it.
Oh, what the hell?
As you approach the priest, what do you do? Because you're right behind him at the altar now.
He's
both of
still
you
just
are.
doing the like back and forth, turning around and facing us, and then turning around and then facing us.
Yes.
I'm gonna do a dumb Sharky. I'm gonna do a dumb.
Ellie, she's gonna pick you up and hit the priest with you.
No. When he's not facing us, I want to walk up behind him and touch him with the rock. Just to see what kind of reaction. He's obviously enough not gonna talk to us.
Roll me a d12, both of you.
Oh,
Oh, damn
good
it.
lord.
Oh!
You're fucked.
Okay. No. Nixie, you walk up directly behind this priest. And as you take the stone out of its satchel on your hip and you place the stone against his back, you notice that immediately the robes start to age, decay, and dust starts to fall from the bottom. And suddenly, there's nothing but a pile of sand, a golden amulet bearing Anvanek's iconography, the one that he was wearing, and the robes are left on the floor.
Oh,
Ellie.
God.
Roll me another d12.
For fuck's sake.
Ellie, you're a decently brave warrior. You're tech savvy. You're smart. But for some reason, when you saw this priest get turned to dust by the rock on Nyx's hip, when she touched him with it, that has completely shaken your ability to stay calm and collected. From now on, or at least until something else happens, you are now running around, kind of just pacing frantically in circles around Nixie. Nixie, this will hamper your movement.
So I'm having a panic attack.
You are indeed having a panic attack. But it's one of the most unhelpful versions of a panic attack.
About to
if
like
there even is a
whack
helpful
this
version.
one upside the head and carry them out. Good lord.
This would be a
Roll
great
me a
moment for a
perception check.
cliffhanger.
Both of you roll me a perception check. Ellie and Nixie. Nixie, as you look at the altar that he was looking at and looking away from and looking at and looking away from, you see 2 bloody handprints and a lantern. Not of any design you've ever seen before, but it is a lantern with multifaceted edges around it and different colored glass on each edge.
Hmm.
To the right is a cell with somebody who looks like they have been there for a few weeks or so, and they're kind of just huddled in the corner. Ellie, you see all this as well, but you're still having your panic attack.
Is there
Yeah.
lock?
I
Is it
was gonna
locked?
try and use appraisal on the amulet.
You can, in fact, do that. Is that what you want to do right now? You can run appraisal on the amulet.
I thought my panic attack would stop it.
No, I'll let you do it. I'll just do it with disadvantage. Oh, well, it wouldn't have mattered anyway. As you pick up this, you're running in circles around Nixie, and you scoop up this amulet out of like the pile of sand that used to be a person, and you're like, okay, I don't know what's going on right now, but as you appraise this amulet, you notice that it's solid gold. There's 2 giant emeralds embedded in each side in the eyes of Anvanak, and across the chest plate of Anvanak in this image. So it's kind of like a diamond shape with Anvanak, and across the chest plate, you see rubies and diamonds lining the outer edge of this chest plate. So it's a pretty
Okay.
valuable thing you just found. But as far as you can tell, there's not really any magical significance other than perhaps a believer in Anvanak would be able to make use of it.
I'm taking it.
All right, you have looted once again
dust.
a holy totem. That's 2 now. That's 2 holy items you have looted.
2.
Mm-hmm.
And a
You
holy
got
was
the
the first one?
shamans from the orc.
Oh yeah,
Or not
when
the
we
shaman,
Remember?
but you got the shamanistic talisman from the orcs. The chieftain's
Yeah, when you
symbol
killed the
of
chief.
office. In cold
When
blood.
you
Cold
had
blood,
your
man.
double murder, triple murder.
triple.
Triple. It was a triple
3 people.
homicide. He got a UAV, or she got a UAV
That's a
after
holy
that.
item?
I would consider it to be holy.
It's a
yeah.
symbolistic thing. So.
It's not holy to you, but to
Oh,
them
hey.
it meant something.
Oh, okay, so a religious item.
Yes. Lorax,
Thank
what's
you.
going on?
Where am I? What am I doing?
Still on the
All right.
roofs.
You
You
two
are outside.
remember person
you
in the
are
cell.
going to steal from him.
Person in
Place.
the cell.
So Lorax, as you're bounding your way across the rooftops, hugged low, keeping a low profile, you make your way all the way to what you hope is the magnate's office. Or manor, either way. Whatever the building is that you're headed to, it is massive. If there was somebody rich and snooty to be had, they're probably in that place. You make it through the front doors. Roll me your perception check. The first thing that you notice is that as you made it through the front doors, there has not been a single guard anywhere around this place. Not one. You see a few like house servants and things like that, but you have not seen a single
Probably because
person.
they're guarding the whole fucking city.
that would be protecting this place. Excuse me.
Mm-hmm. Can I go up to one of the servants and say, "Hey, whose house is this?"
Straight to the point.
As you approach the servant, they're kind of locked in their menial task. They're just kind of mopping the floor or sweeping. And you walk up to a few of them, and none of them seem to even pay you any mind. They keep their eyes downcast. They're focused so intently on keeping this already spotless place clean. They don't even pay any attention to your existence. Roll me a perception check. as you make your way to the fourth and fifth, even the sixth servant that's cleaning this place, you see a dining hall set for 20 to 25 people. At the end of the hall, you do see one person kind of standing on the table and dancing like a chicken.
Huh?
Standing on the table and dancing like a chicken.
Is there any clues around any hallways or anything that I passed that would tell me where I am?
You definitely know that this building is a place of great import. Somebody important lives here. There's a few different rooms that you see that are for like the different factional embassies. So you see one room with a vast library and collections of scrolls, and it has elven elven writing written across the door frame and a nameplate beside it, but the nameplate looks to have been recently replaced with a blank slate. And the dwarven one, it's got multiple tools hanging around the walls. There's a few scales and different hardware that a blacksmith might use. Some trade documentation, some what do you call that? Some manifestos of items coming in and out, and then you have the human faction, which seems to just be an empty room.
Oh.
Suspicious.
Sounds like the elves took everything over.
So have I looked around this place pretty thoroughly? And I still haven't seen any magistrate or anything?
You have seen somebody dancing on a table in a room filled ready for 25 or 30 people to eat, but he is the only person in the room that seems to just be doing his own thing. And
Alright,
it is a dwarf.
Well, I go up to the dwarf and I say, "Hey, is this the place where I can find the magistrate?"
As you approach, you walk into the dining hall, and you notice that this dwarf has been standing on the table, and he's kind of clucking to himself randomly, walking around and just pecking at food on different plates. You kind of listen as you approach, and you hear him say, "Wishes 3 have damned me, only me, nothing but sand to see." And it's hysterical. You can definitely tell that this person isn't all there. But they keep repeating it, and when they see you, they stop and they start to approach you.
Well, I'm just gonna, underneath the cloak to where they can't see, I'm gonna, put my hand on my knife.
So basically prep for an attack if need be.
Yeah.
As he approaches you, he hops off the table. He walks up and he kind of paces around you, just makes a little circle around you. Looks you in the eye and then clucks like a chicken before saying, "Are you another one? Are you another problem? Are you another savior?"
Another savior?
I have, I'm just looking for the magistrate.
He hops back on the table and he starts kicking plates off of the food, or food off of the plates onto the floor, while screaming at the top of his admittedly tiny barrel-chested lungs. "The magistrate was me, the magnate was me, wishes 3 have damned me. Now it's only me,
is there anybody else in this town?
He stops for a moment before clucking at you like a chicken once more and saying, "Many were, many now. This town is a dead town."
Did somebody put a curse on you?
He starts laughing once again giddily. "Wishes 3 have damned me. Magnate I was. Ruled the sand. Now no one's here. Just me and this land."
Wishes 3.
Okay. I think I might have found the only real person in this town, and I think we need to leave. So I'm gonna start running out of the building, and I'm gonna try and find the temple where I know they're going.
He said wishes 3 over
So
and
roll
over
me.
again.
You're gonna make 2 rolls here.
Who are the 3?
My guess is
No,
like a
wish
djinn or a
Or what
genie.
is the 3?
When do you make 3 wishes?
Djinn or a genie. Something with, consequences afterwards.
When do you have consequences with Genie, though?
You get consequences from all the wishes. If you wish to be rich, you might kill all your family or some shit,
You could wish for all the gold in the world, and you would get it. Just dropped on
But-
top of you.
Dead.
Fair enough. Squashed! Wishes 3 have damned me. Only me.
Roll me a d20 first.
Only
This is
Sam.
for your constitution. So, as you turn away, you hear the magnate once again, Bartholomew, Duke Bartholomew III, starts screaming, "Leaving is the only option. Freedom is not one you get." As he says that, you hear laughter. Roll me a d12.
Fuck, Butcher. High roll, high
Damn
roll,
it.
high roll.
Damn.
Fuck!
You hear laughter roaring inside your head and everywhere around you. It is crippling to hear this laughter. Dark, unknown entity. Not human, not elven, not dwarven.
Can I?
This laughter is something. Go ahead.
Can I with all this in my ears, can I look for some place high up to jump?
Keep that in mind. I still have a little bit to tell you about what's happening.
Alrighty.
As you hear this laughter, you can feel the ground beneath you shake and buckle. The dwarf isn't affected by this. He's standing sure-footed on the table, still doing his little dance. But for you, the floor is shaking and buckling, and you see pieces of the floor start to fall away beneath your boots. And you hear the sound of snake scales rustling over stone. Roll me a d4. You get 2 marks. Roll me. No, you said you were gonna try to find
Athletics
somewhere
check?
high, take to the tree, use
Yeah.
Lorax.
Oh yeah.
You see, there's a second floor banister, or not a banister, but what would you call that? A mezzanine? Basically, it's a second floor with an open area where you can look down into the dining hall.
Okay, well,
Is that where you're
I
trying to go
jump
to?
up there, and yeah, my first thing is to grab on because I want to make sure that I'm definitely off the floor.
All right, roll me a d6. One
Uh,
more time. Oof. You do make it up there. You make it to the railing and you're holding on there. You start to climb your way up, but slip and fall. As you fall, you expect to hit pavement at any moment. You expect to hit the stone marble floor below you before falling into a room lined with satin, red satin, and church pews on the floor. You hit hard enough. Roll me a
Welcome to the temple.
D6.
Ouch.
You take 1 point of damage. You're at 99 health just from the impact of the floor. That's dookie, but whatever. I'll roll it. You're supposed to hit that floor a lot harder than that.
it was the cloak. It broke my fall.
The cloak and the
Wait,
soft
I have the
flooring.
box, right?
Satire.
You do have Vixen. Vixen is still with you. You've
Alright, cool,
kind of
awesome.
fashioned up in the cloak a little strap that holds Vixen to your hip.
I don't think Vixen's my pet anymore. I think that is indeed the Lorax's pet. I was just keeping it.
Vixen is just a pet that is addicted to pats and whoever gives it food, so around the entire party.
Fair enough.
Except for Dave.
It just
I
likes
just throw
Vixen just likes Dave's boots.
Vixen at the boots.
Just that's all Vixen wants is Dave's boots.
That's canon.
So as you Oh yeah, 100%. And everybody also is gonna know Dave too. I'm so tempted to make that canon. Like, Dave!
Yes.
He'll walk into
Oh,
anywhere.
hey, Dave. Just walk in anywhere. Oh, hey, Dave. Oh, hey. You know, and he has to know everybody as well. You know what I mean?
Not all fame is good fame. I will say that.
True that.
Taylor's fame is the worst.
Very true. As you land in here, Lorax, you notice while trying to catch your breath, gasping for air, you notice that Nixie and Ellie are in this room with you. They have turned to watch you spectacularly appear out of nowhere and land in the middle of this room. They are currently looking at a lantern that's on the middle of this altar and a man trapped in a cage, or a figure trapped in a cage. That being said, Gartine, do you want to say anything?
Did he die?
Still there?
Newbie.
Who knows? Oh, shit, sorry.
Oi!
Yoo-hoo. You there?
Mister!
Yeah?
The little head turn.
You want to say anything? They've found you in a cage inside this temple. You are currently nondescript.
No. I think I'll stay silent.
He's just gonna sit
Would
menacingly,
you prefer
silently
to
in a
be
cage.
unconscious, so to speak?
Sure.
Alright. So, as you all are looking over in this cage and looking at this lantern that's sitting on the middle of the temple of Anvanak, what is your plan of action?
Think you can open it, Pudgy? Miss Lorax.
Do I have lockpicks?
You do indeed.
Okay, cool. Well, I go up and I try and pick the lock. Oh, yeah.
Alright, roll me a perception first. D20. So as you come up to this lock, you notice that the sigils inscribed on this lock kind of sound like what Arno was trying to explain was on the outside of this lock as well, when he had to pick his lock to get out of the cell. You don't really know what they are, but you know well enough how to be careful around it. Roll me a d12. You take out your lock picks, and you start rotating the tumblers, and you notice that the last click, it feels like a slight gust of air has pushed through you. You cannot figure out why, and you don't know what that was, but the lock is open, and you have access to the cell that somebody was locked in.
Is there anything else in the cell? 1 second. Sorry, I had to kick my cat off me.
Just a few blood stains. From what you can see, just a few blood stains. They look rather old. Nothing too fresh. And the rope that is binding the person's hands are some very high quality, almost enchanted looking ropes.
Okay, well, first I would like to converse with the team because I found the magistrate. He was fucking crazy. I think that he's the only real person in this town, and that there's a serious curse or some shit going on, and we need to go.
Or we're like, the town's weird. We've known this from the start. There's been all kinds of illusions and shit going down. We're trying to figure out how to
I fell
break it.
through the floor and landed here.
Yeah,
That's blocks away.
That's a little odd. That's a little odd. But look, we are indeed
put that in
trying to break whatever this curse is, and we just gotta figure out how. That's why I was trying to find the priest, but I think I destroyed him.
Where you were was at least 2 miles away from where they were.
Huh. Hey, it's fast travel, you know? Don't be mad about it.
Hey, can you sense anything like magic?
I want to touch the lantern.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Yes.
Is
Do
it
divine
coming from
sense
my
for
house?
me.
I want to touch the lantern.
I want to do appraisal on the lantern first, real quick, before she does that.
No, let me touch it. I want to do bad things.
Roll for initiative. Roll for initiative. So, Ellie, you reach out as if to stop Nixie from touching this lantern, but Nix, you grab this lantern both hands, and you pick it up.
We're dead.
And you feel untold amounts of magic emanating from this. All flavors of magic. You've got natural magic, you've got dark magic, you've got chaotic magic, you've got wild magic. You feel all of this coming out in pulsating waves from between your hands of this magic.
Drop it.
Doesn't
You
help that.
shoot it.
Probably doesn't help the fact that I'm also wearing a rock that just casually absorbs magic. Yes,
That
let's
brings
feed the
me to
rock.
my next point.
Oh god.
Roll me a perception check. Actually, no, not yet. Put that back. No, touch that. Not yet. What are you going to do? You have this. You feel all this fucking magic just swarming out of this.
Huh. What should I do with it? That is a good question. Do they have any sort of books
Let me find
around?
out what it is.
It's a lantern that is holding a bunch of magic. What else do we need to know about it?
Roll me a perception check if you're looking for books. All of you.
I got 17.
I got 5.
I don't really think it's fair that the one who's currently holding the magical equivalent of a fucking nuke. But as you look around, you
What?
notice a few scrolls beside you. One of the scrolls is detailing this lantern and its symbolism to the followers of Anvanak.
Let me guess. They're not supposed to touch it.
Can
That's
you
why
drop
they had
it
it.
real quick?
What if
It
I
does
just,
not
like,
say
shake
that
it?
you can't touch it, but it does detail how this item is, in fact, very much a piece of a god. A small
Huh?
piece, very small. But to
Put it in the
them, this
bag.
is a gift given from Anvanak to the mortal realm to sort of enact Anvanak's will.
I kind of want to shake it.
I want to put it in
We're
the bag.
I'm just gonna pocket that.
Can I shake it?
Are you gonna allow them?
I just want to shake
Let the
it.
chaos
I don't
begin.
know.
Yes,
Are you gonna
yes, we're
allow?
gonna shake it.
Let's
Yeah,
shake
shake
it.
and then put
Roll
it in the bag.
Roll me a d20.
All of us.
Oh, that's not good. Okay. Well, as you begin shaking this fucking lantern, you notice that smoke starts to fill the bottom of the chamber, flowing out of the flame vents of this lantern. This lantern fills the bottom 2.5 feet of this room with an almost excuse me,
Oh
an
my
almost
God, I got
magical.
that on video.
No, you didn't. Delete that. Edit that out. You find
Okay, I'll edit it out into a
an
very
almost
specific little clip with just the things in it.
great blackmail material.
Mhm.
This ethereal mist has filled the room, and you can see magic, lightning just arcing between the gaps in it, completely surrounding you. A booming voice that could shake the very gold walls that you stand within announces, I am Akatush. Akatush. Who has picked up my lamp?
I think we
Put it
found our
down.
genie. I think we found our
Put it the fuck down.
Why?
He looks to you, Nixie, and he says, Welcome, Master. How can I help you?
Huh.
Is it
Wait.
riches you seek? Glory? Fame?
More of knowledge than anything.
Looking
now
at
that
you.
I think about it.
Perhaps the company
3
of...
wishes,
I don't.
consequences on all. Remember
true.
this.
What would a consequence be for asking for knowledge, though?
It
What
would
are
be,
you?
Out of character,
Because that's not me using your
you
wish.
can rules lawyer the fuck out of this. Think of writing a contract. The more specific you are with a wish, you can negate 95% of what could go wrong with a wish. But that's a lot of work, because now you're fighting me, because I'm going to try and twist every little way to make something go wrong.
Hmm.
Yeah, but the only thing we're trying to do right now is find out how to break the curse and how to fix my character from not being stuck in a wild form all the time. And the rock. Why is everyone so fucking
wait,
afraid of the rock? We're looking for knowledge. So how do we make it so that this knowledge doesn't turn back on us?
What is the specific thing that she needs to not have the rock, but to change from wild form to human? What's the power or whatever she needs?
You need a priest to
How to
cast
fix it.
a
We're still looking for
Call
the
it
original priest.
greater restoration.
You gotta remember, this whole place is cursed, and I kind of poofed the one priest that was kind of standing over this fucker. So we're trying to find the actual priest, not whoever I just casually murdered or Actually, I don't know what I did to him, to be honest. He kind of just poofed into dust. Sand, to be specific.
Somebody get a dustpan.
Can you? I wonder what would happen if we or if she just asked like to
Can I
drop
see if he's
the
afraid of the
illusion
rock?
of whatever's on that town.
I want to see if he's scared of it.
Can you cast? Wait, doesn't she have to perception the rock?
Yeah, you were supposed to do that. Are you gonna roll that perception? Ooh, as you're holding the rock, you can tell that Akatush seems not really scared of it, just kind of annoyed. But you notice that all the magic, the ethereal mist, is getting pulled into the stone. And it's slowly getting bigger and changing color from a nice turquoise green metallic sheen to a little bit of every color, almost like the swirls of a galaxy. Now, this stone has gained a little bit of heft to it, but it doesn't seem to be getting any bigger. It just seems to be more and more solidifying.
I feel like when this gets completely solid, this isn't going to be a good thing. I'm only still carrying the
You don't
fucking
know
thing
that.
because I gotta find a fucking way to fix my wild shape and shit.
It's a dragon egg.
Still questioning that. We forming a dragon up in this bitch?
Alright. Hmm.
That's the thing, I don't know how to ask, because that's not really a wish, asking him questions. It's not like I'm wishing for things, I'm just literally asking him what he knows about what's going on.
You could always ask the genie, the djinn, what his vibe is.
Vibe.
Just
Ask
what
the
is
vibe.
your vibe? Like, are you ruining the vibe? Are you chill?
See if he's evil or not. Oh. The dice has spoken.
The dice spoke.
Okay, we'll go with that for now, because I'm not making any wishes right now. That is not the goal. I don't have any wish in mind. We're trying to find out what's going on here, how to break the curse, how to fix my character, and possibly where the priest went. So, ask about his vibe. We'll start there.
Well, ask the djinn his vibe.
What is your vibe?
How would Nixie?
I don't know.
Akatush crosses his arms and looks at you. Well, master, what is the vibe that you wish me to have?
I'm gonna fucking be speaking in tongues, goddammit. Trying to think of another place. Another way to put this.
Be careful.
What do you mean?
He
He
asked
just
what your wish
asked.
was.
He asked, "What vibe do you wish me to have?"
I'm
So
not
don't
making
Which
answer
means what you
that.
say next could potentially activate as a wish.
Mm-hmm. And have a big backfire. Might.
True. I'm not telling him how to be. I want to know how he is. Already. That is the intention.
Mm-hmm.
Wait.
So, kind of reading your
I wonder
thoughts.
if that's something to do with the king made everything evil. Because he misunderstood. Continue.
Maybe he
Kind
wished...
of reading your thoughts, he laughs and he steps behind you. You don't see him do it, but you hear his voice behind you, and he's no longer standing in front of you. To you, Nixie, he says, "What could you want? Gold, riches. Behind you, Lorax, all the trees you could climb. The best daggers that money or magic could create. To you, Ellie, and you, a warlord, power, control.
Not
He laughs again
looking to
before
wish.
floating lazily.
We're not looking to make a wish.
He kind of adopts like a put upon expression, and he kind of just hangs there with his arms crossed. He snaps his fingers, and what looks to be the most comfortable couch you've ever seen appears floating, and he sits on it and lays back, and he's like, you know, for somebody who came to me, you seem to be kind of boring.
Why, thank you. I totally didn't just walk up here and destroy one of your... I don't even know what he was, to be honest.
He wasn't mine.
Well, then
Perhaps
whose
you
was
should
he?
question the magnate.
We
Can
have.
I ask the genie or what is this?
It's a genie.
It's a genie. You
It's
can
a
call it Jin or a
Okay.
genie.
Okay, well I asked the genie.
But there's a
What-
difference. Because a genie
what-
doesn't play tricks. A djinn does.
Mm, yeah.
You ever
We're not
watch
being
Fairly
The
Odd Parents?
Jin.
I was gonna say.
This is Norm the genie.
No.
Sad for you.
Just look. Just
The blue genie, like from
Aladdin?
Aladdin, or what?
You go with that.
move on. Ask your question to him.
I approach the genie as like more of like he's not a god or anything, but like I don't bow down to him or anything. I just like approach him casually and say, "What was the magistrate's wishes?"
Ooh.
Or what
The
were-
magistrate. The magnate. The one who had such ambition and good intentions. Good intentions. He meant very well, but several times, 3 as a matter of fact. The first 2 had the greatest intentions. And it worked rather well. He was smart, knew how to make his wishes to get what he wanted. The first being, he wanted a war to stop between the 2 dwarven factions on the mountains behind us. And he got that. He wanted